Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading. And of course it's for you, my mysterious and gorgeous Scorpio, and it's for November 2018. So it's for you, my beautiful Scorpio, and it's for November 2018. This is going to be the month of transformation when it comes to you, my beautiful babies. This is going to be the time of transformation, and also it is going to be very interesting because there is going to be the certain solution to the problem that is going to come through, and that particular solution to that particular problem is going to be very significant because it is going to come through as a form of an advice. It is going to be an advice from somebody who means to you a lot, an advice from somebody who is the person in your life, an advice from somebody who loves you also, an advice from somebody who thinks the world of you as well. And this is going to be something that is going to be very crucial for you, something that is going to be very significant for you. When I say the time of transformation is coming, no, seriously, the time of transformation is coming because you are about to say goodbye to those parts of your life that were just preventing you to move on. You are going to say goodbye to those parts of your life that were just like kind of draining you and draining your energy like there is no tomorrow. The problem with you, my beautiful Scorpio, I'm not saying that there is not any problem with you whatsoever. You are one of the most powerful signs of the zodiac, of course. That's a fact. You're so powerful because you have got an extremely powerful energy. You have got an extremely powerful mind, and your energy, you can do so much just by without even talking, without even saying anything. People can feel your energy. People can sense your energy. People can feel your vibration in a completely different way to other signs. And this is very good. This is a very, very powerful energy indeed. But this powerful energy indeed can sometimes just a little bit confusing. Sometimes this energy can just make you to pick up on things that other people don't pick up on. It can make you be really like an empath, but a very strong and powerful empath. And that in itself is really great because you're more open than any other signs, you see, than some other signs, for example. So when you're very open energetically, of course, you are able to receive and to get and perceive and receive, lots of different types of energy, lots of different types of informations. You are very, very intuitive indeed, and you are able to sense things and to feel things that maybe other signs are not able to sense straight away. This is your power. This is your power. But what the problem is, sometimes when we are so spiritually open, the problem sometimes is that we do tend to pick up all sorts of negative energies. We do tend to pick up lots of low vibrations and things like that. And this is because we are open, for example, to all these energies, and at the same time, you pick up other energies as well, and that these other energies may not be as positive or may not be as good. It depends what's going on. It depends in what kind of area you find yourself. It depends in what kind of environment you find yourself. It depends what kind of spirits are around, spirits are about. You see, it all depends. This is all part of a really big picture. So this is what it happens with you, Scorpio, my babies. You were drained. Your energy was absolutely drained. The last 36 months have been very significant indeed. The last 36 months have been significant because you were very much so open. But on another hand, you were picking up lots of negative energies. Now, what happened with you was that this negative accumulation of this negative energy just kind of prevented you from receiving your full potential when it comes to your own personal energy, when it comes to your own personal power, when it comes to you doing things. So you would find yourself feeling really tired. You will find yourself feeling really low from day to day to day. Day after day after day, you would just be like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I feel so tired. What is wrong? I've just went to sleep on time. I didn't maybe drink or something. I'm having the right food. I'm having the right diet. Everything is perfect. Why do I feel tired? Why do I feel tired? Sometimes this is what the actual situation can be. Sometimes this is what's happening in our lives, you see, without people even realizing that we can be affected by so many things. So this is what was happening. So basically, I'm not saying that you were just walking around and saying, I'm tired. No, please don't get me wrong. Scorpios, you're so complex, you're so powerful, you have so many qualities indeed. But what am I trying to say is that your energy was just taken away a little bit from you in the last 36 months. So you wouldn't find yourself being so productive. So normally you would be like the whole day with absolutely no problem, just doing things, being all around the place, blah, blah, blah. But, but in the last 3 years, in the last 36 months, it was just a little bit different because the energy would be drawn from you very, very quickly. And the good thing is here that this is all about to change. This is all about to change indeed. And this is going to become very, very obvious when it comes to you, and very obvious when it comes to this month of November. You have got number 11, and this is what number 11 is all about. You getting your strength back, but not just any type of strength, not just any power back. You are getting your power back, Scorpios. And this is exactly how this month is going to feel, this month is going to be. And this is what number 11 is all about. Strength, power, very, very significant. And indeed, this is going to be a life-changing, okay? And this is what number 11 is all about, because you're going to find yourself now feeling yourself in a different way, feeling your spiritual journey in a different way. You will be able to reflect on those things that have been around for so long, but you just kind of didn't feel the time is the right time, or you just didn't feel the right, and things like that. Or maybe you felt a little bit low, maybe you felt a little bit negative. Now 11 is just here to change everything upside down. The tables are about to turn for you, Scorpio, and I'm so happy. And on another hand, your number is 11, and then this is November, so you've got a double 11. You know how powerful double 11 is. It means that the whole new energy is going to come through, and that energy is going to reflect on you. Like you're just gonna start feeling yourself again. This is just so powerful, because also when it comes to intuition and intuitive months, it's not only November, but it's also going to be December. Both November and December are going to be highly intuitive and highly honestly life-changing months for you. Okay, the energy is going to be absolutely great. So this is for number 11. It means that the energy is going to be absolutely great, and you are going to find yourself achieving so much more, doing so much more. You're going to find yourself being so much more optimistic, and then you're going to find yourself also very, very drawn towards like strange things or different things, stranger things than what you're normally drawn towards. But you're going to find yourself drawn towards things in life that you wouldn't normally feel drawn towards. And this is exactly what it needs to be. This is exactly how this shake-up is going to start. So when it comes to your health, the energy levels are going to be brilliant, and these energy levels you're gonna be able to kind of use to the best of your abilities, because you're gonna find yourself being rather productive, very productive, and expect some changes as well that are going to be completely come towards you and travel towards you because of this. So the energy levels when it comes to health are going to be absolutely brilliant. So if you need to do something, like if you wanted to do something for a really long time and you would just keep on like putting it aside, November and December are going to be absolutely brilliant. I'm keep on saying December as well, because December is going to be like the continuation of November, pretty much. So when it comes to you, now we are slowly coming towards the end of the year. Now this is very powerful time indeed. And it means like very quickly November and December, you know, by the time we finished with this year 2018, it means that karmically you're just going to leave behind what you leave behind, and now it's time to start things, new things in your life, new energy in your life. Just time to actually, you know, turn the new page and start to look towards new things in life. This is the time to bring new. On another hand, I have to say this again, I'm just keep on saying this, and this is not the first time that I've been seeing you. Digestion, stomach. No matter how healthy you're trying to be, no matter how healthy you're gonna eat, there is still going to be, again, I know, but this is, you're not the only sign. This has been quite with lots of signs this year. year, digestion and tummy have been very, very significant indeed. There's a certain amount of negative energy there, which means that even if you do eat perfect, even if you do eat really, really healthy, you're still going to be able to feel your tummy, and you're not going to be able to tell why. And for example, if you don't eat healthy and you're maybe drinking a lot or something like that, and you're aware of this, then you should really change it, because now this is going to be the great months for it. And also when it comes to tummy and digestion and things like that, basically just try to get something like a spirulina or blue-green algae. It's called spirulina or a blue-green algae, okay? This is from the sea, and these products are absolutely like a natural, and they're absolutely brilliant when it comes to our overall health. It is not only for digestion and stomach, this is for the overall health, because it's a very, very good, it's a very powerful supplements packed with vitamins and minerals, and especially when it comes to stomach and stomach lining and digestion and things like that, expect some positive benefits from this. Blue-green algae or spirulina, they're both equally good, not only for stomach and digestion, but for the overall health. But I feel like you will benefit from it quite a lot. So try to get this and try to take this in November and December as well. But what else I was going to say about spirulina and blue-green algae, if you are on any other medications, please, you need to check with your GP or with your doctor, because only your doctor or your GP is actually going to be able to tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. Okay, now my beautiful Scorpio, I'm going to go on the first day of November. That is going to be quite significant. The first date, is the 2nd of November. Now the 2nd of November, it is going to be very significant, and your lucky number on that day is going to be number 14. Try to have a number 14 written on a little bit of paper, written on your hand, or maybe have a little like a pendant with a number 14 on. It's very important to have a number 14 somewhere, because you kind of attach yourself to that energy even more, and then you get even more out of it, okay? Because it all works like with this particular universal flow, you see. So this is how you just enhance things a little bit. There is going to be also the 2nd of November. It is going to be just an amazing day, because this is when you're going to start feeling it. This is going to start when you're going to start feeling change. This is when you're going to start feeling your advancement. And this is also when there is going to be a very close element, very powerful element to the certain advancement in your life, okay? And it is going to be connected to so much so to the very unknown situation. Now, if that happened only like about a couple of years ago, you see, you would react completely differently. But now you are going to react completely in a completely different way. And this is because of this energy of November. This is when you're going to start feeling it, feeling yourself again. Therefore, the certain situations in your life, you are going to start seeing through different eyes. And now it's about time, because this is going to bring you your own great strength. This is going to bring your own determination and initiative. And that initiative is going to make you feel really active. That initiative is going to make you feel really optimistic. That initiative is going to become like something really important in your life, okay? And on another hand, you're going to find yourself in a situation like you want to like redo your spirituality. Maybe perhaps you will want to buy new candles. Maybe perhaps you want to buy something spiritual. Maybe you will want to buy like a new crystal or something like that. But however, you're going to feel this spirituality flow quite a lot. And this spirituality flow, it's also going to be a great combination of material and spiritual prosperity. But this is brilliant, because this is going to be the great time of achievement for you. And the big weight that was on your shoulders for a really long time, big worry about financial situations and things like that, it's finally going to come to an end. Okay, the second important date, look at this, 11th of November. I mean, come on, 11th of November. This is what am I saying? 11th of November. Again, watch for the signs. The 2018 year has been very powerful and very significant when it comes to our signs and when it comes to our omens. This is because it has been rather spiritual year indeed. There was like so much has been happening this year, like a global awareness. Everything has just been going on like wow. 2018 has been very, very significant year. You having 11, double 11 now, like a very significant important date. Now, this means that I would highly suggest you to get something like a lapis lazuli. I don't know that you get this before, but lapis lazuli is absolutely wonderful, a wonderful crystal. Is a must-have. It's the stone of an ancient Egypt, and it's very powerful because what lapis lazuli does, it helps you to connect to your spirituality, it helps you connect to your third psychic eye, and it also helps you to connect to like universal energies, okay? And also your spirit guides, your angels, if they have some informations for you, some messages for you, you're easily able to detect these messages, because sometimes we can receive so many messages, you see that we actually can miss the really important one. And this is why lapis lazuli will help you to actually try to recognize and detect these particular messages that are going to be there for you. Okay, this beautiful baby comes with like a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below. So that's lapis lazuli. I would highly suggest you to wear lapis lazuli not only on the 11th of November, but to try to wear this throughout November and December, because December is going to be very much so the continuation of November, and it is still going to be a rather spiritual time. So you don't want to miss these important messages. Okay, and the 11th is going to bring you like a very interesting omen. The interesting omen that you are going to have, it's just going to be very much so connected to this nature. It is going to be connected to you realize something through the nature, realize something within the nature, realizing something with nature's power. This omen could come in the form of an animal. This omen could come in the form of like a maybe plant, like a flower, like a maybe a tree. It is going to be natural. It is going to be nature. It is going to travel to you. It is going to happen to you. It is going to come towards you. And that omen is also going to make you realize something very, very tricky that you have been through lately. Tricky situation that was preventing you to be happy. Tricky situation that you thought that there is no way out. Tricky situation that was keep on holding you down, like, and you felt like you were not able to move on, you know, with your life. This is so significant, because this is not only connected to you, this is also connected to the people in your life, to your best friends, to your family members if you have families, you know, and things like that. This is just going to be very, very significant, because on another hand, it is just going to make you feel very, very satisfied about your life. It is also going to, also 11th of November is going to bring you an accomplishment. On another hand, there is going to be a great accomplishment that you are going to have, and that accomplishment that you are going to have, it's going to travel to you, it's going to come to you through your social relationships or through somebody who you know. Another thing I was going to say on the 11th of November, sorry, it's just so much going on, my goodness, I told you 11th is so powerful, 11/11 is so powerful. Okay, you have got your justice, my babies, my Scorpios, you have got your justice coming through, you have got your justice coming forward. What this means if you were waiting for someone to make a certain decision for you, if you were waiting for some kind of a court case, or if you were waiting for something for a while but other people had to make a decision for you, it had to come from somebody else, you see, just expect a really good unfoldment, just expect a really good answer, because your justice is coming, and this is going to be really, really great. This is going to be really, really good. And also 11th is going to be the great day for any kind of like for example, anything that you want to like kind of sort out, or anything important you want to do, anything legal you want to do, or something like that. 11th of November, it's going to be very significant, because if you do it on that day, or even a day later, or even a day earlier, it should still be fine. At around 3 days all in total, this energy is going to be very fertile for you, so you will be able to gain so much more out of it that you normally would. And this is my point, you see. The third important day is going to be the 25th of November. Now, the 25th of November, you're going to be buzzing around like a little bee. Bzzz. You're going to be busy with your new direction. You're going to be busy with your optimism. But there is also going to be the feeling that you're going to have, the feeling like inside you, like you will feel this energy that you will not be able to explain, or you will not be able to kind of completely understand what this energy is. But this is your subconscious mind is going to be very much so connected to the actual universe, and your spirit guides are also going to try to whisper certain things in your ear. This, the 25th of November, is going to be the day when you're going to be very much so surrounded by the spirits again. You see, remember, we had this in Samhain, or what people call like a Halloween, for example, okay? But now you have got this on the 25th of November, you have got your own like a spirit little day, so you will be able to like kind of feel spirits, sense spirits, and that on another hand is also going to have a little message for you as well. Very interesting message and very interesting realization. But also what you're gonna feel like, you will just want to start over. Transformation. You will feel like you want to just start over, start new, different. It is all about a new energy. It's all about new power that is going to push you towards like a certain changes. So that's exactly how you're going to feel. Transformation. You will want to get rid of all the things that you don't need anymore in your life, and you will want to make a space for the new. And this is also going to come in the form of you maybe sorting out your place, your house in a different way, you sorting out things in your life in a different way, you starting new things, you maybe buying like a new little candle or something like that in your environment, living environment, working environment, and things like that. Very important day indeed. And also another thing, do you know what? Let me tell you something. 25th of November, it's also going to be a brilliant day for success and gain. This is when you're going to have realization about your own success, realization about your own gain. This doesn't have to be necessarily, oh, I'm having loads of money, but also there's some kind of idea that is going to be very, very closely attached to that situation, and that idea is going to become very significant indeed. It's all about a success. It's all about a gain. And there is a very big obstacle that you are going to actually go through, very big challenge and obstacle, and you are going to win. This is brilliant. Very successful negotiation indeed. Okay, 25th of November, very successful negotiation. And you know what I'm gonna say as well, if you are having some kind of if you need to do the certain negotiation, if you need to do something new, if you need to start something new, if you need to sign an important paper, anything important, anything with the beginning, anything that you can start on that particular day, just go for it. And also especially when it comes to the actual negotiations, mamma mia, I mean, negotiations here are going to be absolutely brilliant, because you will be working with these universal energies, and once you kind of get in touch with all this universal energy, expect so much more to come out of this particular situation. So if you can have a negotiation on this particular day, go for it, because most likely the situation where you think that you will lose, you will win. Okay, so now going on the first part of November 2018, the first part of November is just going to make you kind of being a part of the certain competition, whether you know this or not. This is the part of the competition, which means that not necessarily, it's going to be like an official competition or something like that, but you will be involved in a situation where other people are going to be involved, and you may not even know about it. Okay, and this is all going to be work out really well for you, because the outcome of this is going to be that the financial situation is going to start looking quite good, much better after this moment, after this point when this competition kind of like unfold itself the way it's actually going to unfold. The money and the realization about financial situation that is going to start changing for the better, it's going to be really good, and it's going to throw you away a little bit, not in a bad way but in a good way. And that in itself is going to be like a mini little hermit mode that you are going to have at the beginning of November. You know how much I like hermit mode. Hermit mode is not like just like, oh God, I'm going to be withdrawn from the situation, I'm not going to talk to anyone for a day or two, blah blah. No. Hermit mode is just so important, because it's one of the most powerful times when it comes to our intuition, because basically when we're in a hermit mode, this is when our spirit guides, this is when our angels, this is when the universe is trying to pull us back from the situation a little bit and make us know something very important, and make us aware something very important in our life. And this is what's going to happen to you. There is going to be a very big change that is going to be connected to this, my Scorpios, and you're going to go for something that you wanted to go for a really long time, and it's connected to the change, your lifestyle, and it's a lot going to be involved with this indeed. indeed. It is going to make you realize that, you know, it's all up to you. It is all up to your mind. It is all about your mind direction. It is all about the way you focus your mind. It's all about you realizing that your mind is your power. Your mind is your energy. Your mind is a part of you. This is exactly what is going to happen. Instead of like bringing yourself down and thinking maybe negatively about the certain situations in your life, now this is going to change. The tables are going to turn. The tables are going to turn here. And this is going to be brilliant because you're going to realize that there is a big dream almost that it's just going to start manifesting here. The beginning of the big dream. And this is going to happen in a form of a big wish coming through that you wanted to happen in a really long time. And that is going to bring the whole new situation in your life. Okay? Intuitive, highly intuitive time indeed. It's also, you're going to feel very intuitive, and there are going to be certain things in your mind from, you know, the first part of November going to the second part of November. This is going to be highly intuitive time, and you're going to find yourself like thinking a lot. Yeah, I know Scorpios, you think a lot anyway, but you're going to find yourself thinking a lot, very, very deeply about very deep things about your life, and you're going to surprise yourself with the certain things that you're thinking about. And this is what the universe and the spirit guides are going to try to make you to pay attention to. Your own intuition is going to also make you realize something that the wrong little part of journey that you had, the wrong, you were hoping for something that it's not going to happen, and this is going to happen in mid-November. And when I said you were hoping for something that it wasn't happening, or it was not going to happen, it's a lot to do with something to do with like finances, financial situation, maybe the certain career choice and things like that. There is some kind of realization going to happen that is going to resolve in like a wishful thinking. But that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Listen, when I say wishful thinking, it's just something that you were hoping for that is not going to happen the certain direction, but that doesn't matter at all. Thank God, at least you're going to have this realization, because sometimes certain people go through life and they're not really awake, you know, and this is going to be your awakening moment. This is the time when you're going to awake, because this is going to be your own key, because this in itself is going to automatically, almost straight away, is just going to start unfolding the whole new area, the whole new stage, new dimension in your life. And it's a lot to do with the financial opportunity that is going to come out of it, financial opportunity that is going to happen, and that you're going to start feeling very, very drawn towards, okay? And it's going to make you feel very passionate, and this is going to be the new passion. This is going to be a very important passion in your life, which is going to kind of just make you aware that there is just so much more to this life. It's going to make you aware, like one of the biggest realizations this year. And it's also going to, certain things that didn't make sense that happened to you are going to start making sense to you indeed. What else I was going to say, the mid of November, I like it the way you're going to feel. You're going to feel like very cool. You're going to feel very sexy. You're going to feel very like like a very powerful individual. You are very powerful, and you will be able to feel this power. You will be able to feel this energy, and that in itself is just going to keep on pushing you for an adventure. You will feel like you want to do an adventure. You will feel like you want to do something that you didn't want to do in a really long time, that people couldn't understand. Why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you go there? Why wouldn't you go over there? Why wouldn't you go on these holidays? Why wouldn't you do this? You know, it's just going to be that type of situation. But that's really great, because now you're going to find yourself being very adventurous, which is brilliant. And also that in itself is going to make you feel very close towards the new beginning, towards trying new things. And you're going to find yourself being assertive towards something completely different. And this completely different that you're going to find yourself being assertive towards is going to play an important role, an important part in December. And this is when everything is going to start now here. This is also going to be your homecoming time. Homecoming time is absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy, because it means that there is going to be connection and reconnection with the family members that you haven't seen in a really long time. Maybe you had a fight with someone. Maybe you didn't get on with someone. Maybe you should go and see someone. You know, maybe it's time just to do these things. This is going to be very important when it comes to homecoming, and also the big problem is coming to an end. The certain family members problem is coming to an end, and this is absolutely brilliant. Very important time when it comes to the completion of the certain journey indeed. There is going to be also the contemplation that you are going to have. The contemplation that you are going to have, it's also going to be about how you can do your life better. By the time we get to the third part of November, how you're going to do your life better. I meant to say that there is going to be the contemplation of how you can make your life better. You're going to think a lot about work-life balance, and you will think about lots of things that used to make you happy, why they don't make you happy anymore. You will be thinking about awakening your inner child, awakening your inner power. Our inner child is our inner power. Let's not let our inner child to sleep. Our inner child needs to be awakened, and this is what is going to happen to you. Your inner child is going to be awaken or reawaken, and this is going to be brilliant. And also on another hand, what else I was going to say, that there is going to be basically just you wanting to work on and think about your work-life balance, and you're going to feel free. You will want to feel that side of your life, that part of your life. You will want to kind of ignore the problems or ignore the negativities. There's no point to worry. There's no need to worry. There's absolutely no point to worry whatsoever. And this is what I feel, and this is what I think, that this is how everything is going to start unfolding here. Also, the end of November is just going to make you feel like, for those of you that were worrying about maybe your progress when it comes to career, when it comes to finances, the end of November is going to make you realize something very, very special. And this is about your progress, and this is about what you have done so far. This is a lot about to do with your career, a lot about to do with your finances and financial situation. If you're like retired and you don't have a career, obviously this is a lot to do with your finances, and also the good realization, the good unfoldment of the finances. And also you're going to realize, it's fine, you're on the right direction, you're on the right track, and that in itself is going to be absolutely great, because you will learn that efficiently you have been doing things efficiently, and this is the information that you needed. This is the information that you needed for the new direction, and it's just going to be realization that you are already there. You're nearly there completely. It is just all about the moderation, but there is going to be a certain part of your life that you're going to want to abandonment, and that certain part of your life, it's an abandonment, means change. You're going to need to change something, and also that has been something that was bothering you for the last 9 months. It was part of your sign, part of your energy for the last 9 months. There is a certain change that you're going to need to make. This is something that you were hoping is going to turn out in a different way, and you just didn't want to deal with this kind of, but now this is the time to actually just go for it, and you're going to find yourself feeling more passionate than like being like scared or something like that. Please try to get something like a black onyx. Look at this beauty. Black onyx. Okay, you see this beauty. I have got a black onyx around my neck. It's absolutely beautiful. And black onyx, this baby comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link is in the description below. It's just something that I think that you will need to wear black onyx throughout November and December, because both November and December is going to be rather significant when it comes to the actual mental and physical endurance, okay? And black onyx is absolutely brilliant for protection, grounding and mental and physical endurance indeed. And this is something that I need you to have and wear throughout November and December for your own personal protection, okay? And what else I was going to say, that the end of November is just going to also be really good, because the bottom line is that the end of November is just going to bring someone very special close to you, bring someone very special like into your life. When I say bring someone very special into your life, it is not a love, it is not a boyfriend, girlfriend or whatever. It is just going to be a very significant person that is going to become a very significant role in your life. Not a boyfriend, girlfriend, nothing to do with a romance or something like that, but it's just somebody that is going to become very significant in your life in terms of like you focusing even better because of that person, because somebody is going to have a rather amazing influence and impact on you, and I think that's incredible. So it's a really good influence by somebody that's going to come through. Or also very good news when it comes to healing and things like that at the end of November it's going to bring, and very time for celebration. You will have a reason for celebration. I'm so happy for you, because you will want to surround yourself with the best people in your life, with the people who you trust the most, people who you love the most, and there is going to be the reason for the beautiful celebration at the end of November November 2018. And I think that's absolutely brilliant because it is going to have a literally enlightening effect on you and the people around you. This is the part of the really, really big picture indeed. Okay, so now my beautiful Scorpio, what am I going to do is I'm going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to concentrate on those of you that are in relationship first, okay? Lots of people ask me about these tarot cards, and these are my little tarot cards that I use. And basically, if you would like to buy these tarot cards, the link is in the description below. I have this in my store as well because lots of people asked me, and I do love my tarot cards. I absolutely love vintage, like a vintage style tarot cards and old tarot cards. I love the powerful energy of old, like, or vintage style tarot cards indeed. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these cards and I'm going to concentrate on those of you Scorpio that are in relationship, and it's for November 2018. So it's the Scorpios in relationship, and it's for November 2018. Okay, wow. Okay, now this is going to be the huge turning point for those of you, my Scorpio beautiful babies that are in relationship. This is going to be a really massive and turning point. The big problem is coming to an end. A huge problem that caused so much negativity to you and your partner for a while, and this has been going on for the last 10 or 11 months at least, like an ongoing problem that was caused by lots of worrying, that was caused by lots of negativity, and it's a lot to do with the financial situation because there was something that you wanted to do, there was something like a new step that you wanted to do, there was something that you wanted to do for someone as well, but maybe financial situation wasn't there, maybe financial situation wasn't just right. I'm not saying you were broke or anything like that, I'm not saying you were struggling. If you were struggling, this is a really good sign because now the things are about to improve. But if your partner was focusing on something that just didn't kind of happen, like especially when it comes to money, and that kind of threw your partner away a little bit, and your partner was like in a little bit confused situation, and your partner found themselves like in a really confused situation that just reflected on them in such a way that they weren't themselves, they didn't feel themselves, and you knew this, you could feel this, problems. So your partner was worrying a lot, and it's to do with the finances. Now that's to change. There's a financial situation about to change, and this is going to be really good. When I say the financial situation is about to change, it's going to get better, it's going to get much more stronger, it's going to get more powerful. It seems like your partner is going to be the part of the some kind of like money, like either some kind of inheritance that your partner is going to have, and then your partner is going to be part of it, or your partner is going to have some certain amount of money that he's going to be part of it, and other people are going to be part of that as well. However, the financial situation is going to change everything on better, and that is going to be brilliant because this is going to be a whole new stage, whole new step in your life, and this is going to be brilliant for you too because there is something really wonderful going to happen this month when it comes to you and your partner. You're going to do something really wonderful, really beautiful, really significant together, and also at the same time, you know, you will be able to relax, you will be able to chill out, and this is most certainly going to feel like a step in the right direction. This is most certainly going to feel like the whole new page that is about to manifest for you. The whole new page is going to become available for you both, and of course this is going to be great for you both and your relationship. Your relationship is going to go on the whole new level after this moment indeed. Okay. And what else I was going to say, if your partner does worry a lot, you see black onyx that I said, black onyx is absolutely brilliant for this type of situation. You see, you can get black onyx for your partner as well. If your partner is worrying a lot, feeling negative, you know, because black onyx is absolutely brilliant for these things. Okay, so now I'm going to, Scorpio, concentrate on those of you that are single. November 2018, okay? Those of you that are single, oh dear. Okay, well, this month it's going to be quite strange months, okay? This month is going to be quite weird months, okay? Because I can see you being busy with the good news. I can see you focusing on the good news. I can see you focusing on the new things and optimistic things in your life. But that is going to reflect on you in such a great way, in such a good way, that you're going to find yourself like seeing people you haven't seen in a long time. I'm not talking about just any people, but I'm seeing the reconnection with the real people in your life, with the real friends in your life, with the friends that you consider your real special friends. So this is where you're going to feel really busy with, and this is what you're going to be doing a lot throughout this month. You're going to be socializing, you're going to be seeing people who you kind of know. But also, what else I was going to say, that there is somebody that is going to come through. There is somebody that's going to come forward. Please stay away from them. Somebody really I'm not going to say stupid, but somebody with a really bad energy, negative energy, somebody, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm going to be completely honest with you. But so basically, the single Scorpio, if there is somebody that come through this month in November to try to be a partner or somebody a bit more serious, I would just avoid. If you want to have some little bit of fun, go out, enjoy yourself, flirt as much as you can. You know, flirting is really good, because flirting is sometimes, this is exactly what we need to do, and it's a really great for our confidence, it's a really great for our self-esteem. It all depends what part of our spiritual journey we are at. So I can see you flirting, having a great time and socially meeting lots of people, which is brilliant. You are about to rediscover yourself, and you're also about to rediscover something very interesting about yourself, about who you like, who you fancy, and things like that. But if there is someone who wants to do something a bit more serious this month, I will just avoid them, because there is somebody who is not going to be good, somebody who is not going to be a good person for you at all, and somebody who has been affected by something really negative and really nasty in their life, somebody who lost something, and somebody who's going through something so difficult. It's just so difficult, so heavy. And when this happens, people just, we tend to not be ourselves, we tend to be completely different, we tend to change, we tend to become something else. However, I'm not saying that this person is going to stay like that forever, but it's just somebody who is there, but it's not meant to be there, somebody who's like lost a lot. But this person has got a very good mask, very thick mask, that you're not going to be able to see this, you're not going to be able to sense this, you're not going to be able to feel this. Even you, Scorpio, who is super intuitive. So basically, my bottom line is just to stay away from this person. It's just, this is your test. Okay, this is your karmic test, because you are at this type, you are at this part of your spiritual journey. So by the end of November 2018, you're gonna have a little test, and you're gonna be tested in such a way whether you're gonna fall for this person or not. But my advice is, the bottom line is, try to stay away from serious relationships this month. Try to stay away from trying to start serious relationships this month. December, it's gonna be different when it comes to emotions, love, relationships, and things like that. But when it comes to November, and when it comes to trying to start something new with somebody brand new like that, I would just try to avoid it. Fun, yeah, absolutely, yeah, flirt, have fun, meet people whatsoever throughout November. But starting something serious with somebody this month, it's not going to be the best idea, okay? Because that person is not going to be the right person. That person has got a thick mask that I would like you to stay away from in November. Okay, my beautiful babies, my Scorpios, I love you to bits. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos, okay? Of course, I wish you the happiest November ever, and I'm sending you brightest blessings, love and light. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.